I'm not even a map dev, but here, let me cook. What is one thing that Icebox has that's like a problem? Okay, for one, you need KJ. For two, you need Viper. These are two essential agents on this map. KJ is the only character in the game that can hold this mid lurk area. Throw an orb here and then pressure a lurk from either here, through here, or through here. So 3 different ways. KJ can hold 2 of them with the turret holding this line and then also the window line. And then the alarm bot, you can hold the other line. So this is the only other like character that can hold this. The other thing, Viper is the only character in the game that can effectively like smoke sites. Do like this site smoke, you do this site smoke. And so the only reason it's played is just because these are the only agents like that can do their job properly on this map. Okay, so mid is basically useless unless it's used for lurks. And if you notice, these controllers right here, the reason why they're not played on this map ever is because they can't effectively throw smokes on the site. Other than Brim, maybe, but then the smokes are really weird. So my suggestion, they should remove this tube. And then it basically makes mid a lot more open ground. Now, what are some things you could do? I don't even know, like, I would have to experiment, like, having this window still. But some things that you could potentially do would be like, oh, we could do, like, a mid split, like, pretty effectively. Wow, we can get, like, a Brim smoke right here. I mean, if this window was still here, like, I don't know, something like that. Personally, I think they should reopen this line right here, like, on the left. Like, kind of how it was previously. I think they should reopen it. And then it would be a lot, like, healthier for, like, mid. I think mid is, like, in a spot where it's used in one way and one way only. So what are some solutions that we can do that? And bro, I'm not a map dev. I'll just say this. I can think about, oh, this is a problem. Here's a solution. First off, if you did this, orb controllers would be, for one, be a lot more reliable on this map. And two, KJ now could play towards sites instead of having to deal with this annoying mid lurk every single round. And then it would feel a lot better in my opinion. Some other things. For an example, wow, everyone plants here, everyone does that, and then they fall back and spam. Okay, if we just move this forward here, and then we expanded the site out a little bit more left, what does that do? Wow, people actually have to play in the site now, so you can't just fall back and play post plant and spam. So wow, maybe that's a potential solution. Oh, here, look it. Viper is the only controller that can effectively smoke this. What about here? Let me think. Maybe we just increase the size of this ever so slightly, and then you take off the left rafter. Obviously, this would make A site really hard to hold, but people don't even hold it anyways. It is impossible to hold. But then, look at this. You can throw a smoke here, you could throw a smoke here, and then the site becomes like a lot better to take for orb controllers. Just simple ideas. Experiment, bro. All you have to do is make a change, try it out, play some rounds on it. Oh, that feels bad? All right, let's change it up. All right, how do we fix the site right here? Honestly, I don't even know what you can do for this site. B is fucked. B is completely fucked. I actually have no clue. But okay, so this is like some stuff on these maps, and the maps have since launched, since release, exact same map, bro. The way they introduced it just now back into the map pool is exactly almost one-to-one. There's a few changes. This was here before. B site was different because you could play in the tube. This was fucking crooked, and this headshot angle was different. Other than that, the map is... Oh, sorry. I forgot. The fucking window. But other than that, look at how many stuff changed. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I mean, okay, obviously there was like a drop-down thing here too, but I'm talking like fundamentally, the map didn't really change that much at all. It's honestly, by the way, I already know for a fact, this map is going to be cancer in pro play. You will not be able to know what's going on. And you know why? This fucking character. Now, imagine you're playing on A and guided salvo. Guess what? You literally can't play backside. A, you can't play anyways. So change some shit up so like people can try to play it. I don't know. Maybe expand the back a bit more. Like go outwards in the back and like add another piece of cover like right here. I don't fucking know. This character is going to be absolutely ridiculous on the map. Because Icebox is one of the maps that do struggle with the Valorant philosophy of plant destination, run away, play post plant. Bro, if you had to play post plant against like, what would a meta comp look like in pro play? I'm gonna put Teo because he's kind of broken right now. So we have this character and this character, and now we just need more. So what do you need? You need a duelist. So whatever duelist really works. I mean, some actually, I will say for one, remember learning lineups for mollies? Yeah, bro, this shit's so stupid. Okay. I mean, Sova and Teo are kind of interchangeable. Honestly, the reason why people run Kayo, holy shit, come back to Sandals. The reason why Kayo is played a lot on this map is because Kayo is one of the few agents that can actually stall really unhealthy sites. So you'll notice this trend. A lot of teams will run Kayo on Icebox. They'll run it on like Fracture, or they'll run it on Abyss. And where do I play? God damn it. You guys just get off practice. Bro, get back to the fucking scrims, bro. Okay, what else? Honestly, I think instead of a duelist, having a KO is a lot better, though. Bro, you guys actually all just got off practice. This is crazy. Go do your team walk. Go have a team meeting, bro. It's VOD review time. Come on. What else? Fuck, I gotta look at like old Icebox comps. What am I missing? I mean, I guess duelist, right? Is that the only thing I'm missing? Yeah, I think it's just duelist. Now, let's say Spike gets planted right here. This is what you're gonna have to deal with on the plant. First off, Viper Molly. Then you also have to deal with KJ Molly. And you have to deal with another KJ Molly. And then you have to deal with a fucking KO Molly. There it is, KO Molly. And then guess what? Guided salvos. Let's fucking go. And then guess what? They have ulti. Boom. Just like that. Bro, like, I think if you use all these abilities, how... Oh, shit, I showed the code. Okay, how... Can someone calculate how many seconds all that stall is? Bro, that might be like 30 seconds of mollies at least. 30 seconds. That means you have 10 seconds. 10 seconds to fucking tap it and get all that bullshit util out. Obviously, this is like perfect world. But it's still like, holy fuck. That shit is so annoying. Oh my god. Honestly, I do think people will experiment with Breach on this map, just because Teo Breach is a really OP synergy. I just think they could do some stuff to Icebox. Like, bro, I'm not even a map dev, but I'm using like 5% of my brain to just think, this is a problem, and then I'm just trying to come up with a solution on the fly. But honestly, I think they should open up mid, and it would feel like an entirely different map. The only strats you can do on Icebox: go A, go B. Go B, but go A. Go A, but go B. That is literally the only thing. And then spice it up, mid lurk. I did the middle finger accidentally. Bro, pro play on this map is going to be Overwatch 3. The amount of ability spam you're going to see every single time you can't play on A site. A site's going to get taken, and then people are going to play post plant. And it's going to be ability spam after ability spam after ability spam.